Today we take a look at a coin portal effect that's got many magicians asking, is this too good to be true? Roll that intro. G'day elites, welcome back to Stumped. My name is Bo Creamer. How are you? I hope you're having an incredible Tuesday and doing whatever you're doing, having a good time doing it. Now you might have noticed we are in a different location today for Stumped. While we're normally here to watch the videos, but my home office is currently being built. So my studio at the moment is no longer there. My home office is getting built, it's getting constructed. So I should be in that hopefully next week for next week's Stumped. Now as exciting as the new home office is, I know that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about Portal by Eric Chien and TCC. Now, apart from this being a beautiful piece of magic, it's got many magicians asking whether it's practical, reliable, and worth every cent of your dollar. Now, before we jump into the explanation and find out what Portal is all about, let's go ahead and watch the trailer. How good is that visual? It's beautiful. What a great piece of magic, and the same coin all the way through. Now, I gotta be honest, I know how these tables kind of work, but I'm also really intrigued and actually, to be honest, a little bit stumped on how some of this table is able to do the things it's meant to do and whether it really stands up to the close-up practicality of this pad. Let's jump in to the explanation. I didn't have to go far. I don't know why I swiveled, but let's just hit play and get into it. So I've just hit play and I can see that the tutorial goes for 16 minutes and 5 seconds. Quite a short, brief tutorial, which I can tell by that there's not going to be a lot involved. It's going to be pretty straightforward to use, which I'm really, really excited about. So let's get into it. It's so good. No matter how much you watch that visual, it never gets old. Oh, I like that the glasses are included. You don't have to run around and find glasses on location. Everything is there, ready to go. Oh, okay, that is clever. I wondered how you could do this without a remote, and I love what they've done. Very clever. Oh, okay, that is really cool. So the material is made by Eric Chien himself. It's the same quality from his AGT act, so that is awesome. It is very well made, very well made. Oh, I like that. I like that is beautiful. I like that a lot. Oh, okay, so that was a bit I didn't know about, and that is very clever. That was the thing I was kind of stumped about, and yes, that stumped me. I'm glad I saw that. That's made my day, actually. Wait, what? Hang on, what? Hang on, no. I'm not even going to show you that yet. I'm going to show you that when we debrief later. But brilliant, perfect. Oh, I need to find out more about this. I'm going to do some research and ask some more people as well, because this, I can see what people are saying. Is this too good to be true? I need to check this out. So let me check this, and then I'm going to, when we go to debrief and talk about this all, I need to chat some to people when we cut this. And yes, oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, cool. I like that. Okay, cool. See you later. All right, bye. Oh, all right. So let me go make some calls. I need to find out a little bit more about this, and then let's debrief on everything in this portal by Eric Chien and TCC. I'll see you very soon. All right. Like Matthew McConaughey always says. Well, okay, so I made some calls. I spoke to some people. Let's get into the debrief on everything that is Eric Chien and TCC's portal. Now, is the tutorial well shot? Absolutely everything in this is pristine. The video, the audio, the different camera angles, the text, everything is really easy to follow, really well shot. The production value is phenomenal. So what you're seeing on screen right now is exactly what you get in the explanation. And even the audio, the backing track is just beautiful and just nice to listen to in the moments when nothing's been said. Now, I know what you're asking, but where do I pick this up and how much is it? There's a link in the description below right now where you can pick it up if you had enough of me yabbering on, but it's also available for $585, which I think is an absolute steal for this. The amount of tech and the amount of thought that went into this pad. Look, we'll get more into why, actually, right now, why this is worth every cent. Now, what's the skill level on this? Well, this is incredibly easy. We even say on the website that there is no skill level required. It is that easy to do. Very basic sleight of hand to get where you need to be on this, but the pad literally does everything for you. Now, what do you get in the box? Well, actually you get two boxes. The first box contains the glassware, the shot glass and the main big glass, which is perfect, which means you don't have to run around your gig and try to find the appropriate glassware. You also get your rosewood framed portal pad, your remote control, and your charger. Now, here's the big question. Who is this for? Well, absolutely everybody. Now, TCC do say in their copy that this can and should be performed close up, which this is 100% true. So if you're close up, parlor, stage, TV, social media magicians, whatever you're doing, this is perfect for you. Now, there is one thing you need to take into consideration, but if you're watching this and you're just slightly into magic or very beginner in magic, no matter what you're doing in magic, you kind of already maybe know what this is. But even watching the tutorial, which is really well lit, it is really hard to see. And to be honest, there's moments where I couldn't even see it at all. Literally, from the spectator view, you can't see a thing. Now it's time for the mid-episode giveaway, but before we jump into what this week's prize is, let's find out who won last week's Gimmick Palooza. I've randomly chosen my winner, and congratulations, Leonard Miller, my friend. If you could email me just here, I'll get your prizes straight out to you. Now for this week's giveaway, let's do a coin palooza. Look, we did a gimmick palooza last week, so let's do a coin bundle, close up, sleight of hand extravaganza. So if you want to enter into this week's giveaway, all you need to do is comment below what coin denomination you would use in your portal performance. I'll then choose someone out at random and you'll be announced in next week's video. So good luck. Now, what are you taught in this explanation? Well, TCC cover everything that you need to know about this pad and all its bits and pieces in great detail. Not only are you taught about the portal pad and its all little bits and pieces on what to do and how to use everything, but also how to charge your pad, how to maintain your pad, and even a very basic sleight of hand that you need to pull off the performance. You're also taught on how to use the remote or go remoteless and just have the pad in play. No remote at all, which is really cool. Now here's the big question everyone has been wanting to know, is it examinable? Well, let's go through the first thing that we need to cover first. Is it loud? So let's just start here. This is an electronic pad with an electronic mechanism inside it. So if you're in a really quiet space, this is bound to make just a tiny bit of noise. But if you're in a regular performance area, you're not gonna hear a thing. Now, while this sounds really cool, I actually wanted to check it out. So I jumped on a call with the Murphy's head office crew out down at the warehouse to actually see what they thought about it in person there and then. And not only that did it sound incredible there, but I also wanted to take this a step further. So you're not taking it just from me or Murphy's HQ, but even Vanishing Inc. Now this is what Vanishing Inc. said. If the room is empty and you're practicing, you can hear it. But if there's an ambient noise, you can't, which means any background noise at a gig, you're covered. I also wanted to check with one of the largest magic shops that sell quite a few close-up pads, MJM Magic. I spoke to them and they were extremely happy with the performance and the loudness of this pad. I use loudness in inverted commas because it's not loud at all. Now I hope that clears up a few things about the loudness of the pad. By all means, reach out to Vanishing Inc. or MJM if you have any questions about the pad and want to clarify or confirm what I've said. Now, is the pad itself examinable? Well, there are some things hidden on the pad, such as buttons and charging ports that you don't want your spectator to find. But if you've done your performance right, the spectator isn't going to want to check out the pad. They're going to check out the coin and the signature and make sure that it's legitimately their coin. Plus, what's more is this pad is also designed for your close-up performances, not only just for Portal, but your everyday use for your card performances, other coin routines, anything and everything you're going to use a pad for. Can this pad be liked and subscribed? Well, no, unfortunately not. Only this video can be liked, and if you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe because it helps out the video loads. You little ripper. So what are the angles on this? Well, like I mentioned before, anyone from front on isn't gonna see anything. Even side on, they're not gonna see anything. The whole point of this is really, really angle proof. The only thing you're gonna have to worry about is really your sleight of hand yourself on how your angles are there. So I've been yabbering on for quite a while, so let's just wrap this up. Did this stump me? Well, there were parts of this pad that absolutely floored me, and I'm so glad that I learned them and actually learned how they work. Plus, what's more is this pad is ridiculously, insanely quiet that you can perform this close up in front of your spectators and feel comfortable that they're not going to hear a thing. Unless you're performing in a cemetery at the stroke of midnight and there's not a soul around, then you could blame it on the ghosts. Now, I absolutely love this pad, but like I mentioned before, please, if you don't take my word for it, reach out to Vanishing Inc., MJM, or even Eric Chien or TCC and ask them to see like a cool little performance of it. By all means, this pad will not let you down. It is available for $585. Link in the description below right now if you want to see more on Portal by Eric Chien and TCC. Now, unfortunately, my friend, that's all we have time for Stumped this week. I'll see you next week from my new office. So you have an incredible Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow on What's New this week. So thanks again, my friend. Take care. See you later. Bye for now.
Whoa, look at this. Well, so much good magic in there. You need to check this out. You're not going to regret it. I pinky promise you. Oh, whoa. Look at this. This shining diamond over here. What is this? Beautiful. You probably should click that if you haven't subscribed yet. But then you should definitely check out this because this is good. Treat yourself.